Hello, everyone. Ah. Ding. Eh. Alright. Yeah. Nope. There is a spool of bread in my way. Get out over there. All of you. Go over there. Hi. That's true. Ah. Hi, Star. Hi, Mav. How is everybody in working? Working. Why am I trying to thumbs up? You can't see my hands yet. So, we're doing crafting. It's been a while. Crafting stream. Sorry, my tracking is a little funky. Whoa. Mom did not like that. Yeah, rebellious. Because it was like right in front of my Steam Deck. And also, I can do this. Now. And I can do this. Oop. I have tweaks. There's some tweaks I need to work on. One of them is lighting. Something I need to work on. And you'll see why. I will. It is something I just need to work on. And I was working on stream. Or before stream. And I hope nobody doesn't like, what the hell she's doing up there? You know, I'll just hear the squeaky floor. Because I have a squeaky floor. And they're like, and I don't want somebody to be like, hey, what the hell are you doing? What the hell are you? No, Mav, stop it. I appreciate that you give me a camera. Ah, thank you. Don't be upset about it. I really appreciate it. At least you don't have one that turns on and screams. I literally have a camera that's not working, and it just starts. There's no picture. It just screams. No, I really appreciate it. And the other one just wants to be Five Nights at Freddy's. I like to say that because it's very glitchy. And it's very distracting. And I don't want to be streaming like that. No, I really honestly don't. I appreciate it. Please don't. You also know how my setup is. It's it's something I need to work on. The lighting issue is not your a problem. Ah. Me messing with my camera while on stream. Well, I wish I can get like one really. Awesome, Mav. Yeah. Guess what I did? I purchased my dream shoes. Well, I like to call my dream shoes. I actually purchased the shoes I wanted. They're really expensive. Also, they were on sale. Yeah, they were on sale. Like, I basically saved like $42. I just hope they fit. Also, I got the normally I normally get the Yeah, because I keep getting them advertising on me all the time. There's another website I want to try. Yeah. Another website I need to try on, to... I know this is very new to me. This was set up yesterday. I can reset my model. I can... The power. I can't reach my keyboard right now. I sacrificed my keyboard for crafting. Oh no! Oh, revert your eyes! Revert your eyes! Look her. Oh, I have my trusty googly eyes. Speaking of googly eyes. See? Yeah. I have googly eyes. Ah! Whoops. I needed it. There you go. It is a work in progress. I hope that you guys be okay with this. I also have a tiny lamp going on. It's a skull. Eh. How can I open my package of googly eyes? I feel like it's like a problem. Yeah. We're gonna play with googly eyes on stream. Because we're gonna be like making ribbon flowers, and some of them are gonna have this one has a texture to it. And if you see it, whatever. And this, they're gonna have like googly eyes too. Yeah. Second. No. Work. It is something to work on. It's a work in progress. But at least I can be able to stream again. So we can do this. Woo. Ah. Ah. It's too slanted. Here. I have googly eyes on the clip. Me hungry? Hold on. I wish I have like sticky tack or something. Just be like right here, like me hungry. No. We have fires. We'll just have googly eyes on that. Oh. Ah. The new Microsoft Assistant knockoff Clippy. They're handy manny. I have a spool of thread. Ah! There. Oh, this is gonna probably just not. Oh. Well, I have this. Yeah. Yeah. The bird. It just has googly eyes now. Yeah, eventually, some flowers are gonna have like googly eyes.
That's right, Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Let's see if I can put it lighter. Yes. Ah. There you go. Googly eyes. Yeah, this is what I've been making like the last. I wonder I had to sew these. Did you sew them? No, or probably glue them. Ah! Got yeeted. So. Oh, look. I made my tail is a bow now. Sticking out. Get over there. Back in there. Yes, thank you, tail. Yeah, that's what we're making to. And I have leaves. Where's my tiny? I have a tiny. Well, it's in flip mode. It's so tiny. They're for my like little tiny flowers for these. I have a few of them. Also, I remember I have a thimble. And it's comfortable now. Well, I had a thimble. We're gonna put flower over flower. Also, my stack of other. I have these ones too. They're more velvety. Some of these are my early works because I was still trying to get these and I also have like tons of like buttons and they're probably gonna be on them. Yeah, I got like a variety of buttons. There are big buttons in there somewhere in a pile. This tin is like barely. That is all the buttons. This container almost cannot contain of all the buttons. And the funny part is I have more buttons. But they're like small white ones. Actually, you can get like assorted ones at the craft store. Some of them are probably gonna favorite like ribbons is these. I love the pattern on these. Some of them are like hybrids too. Because I ran after ribbon when I was cutting and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna use these. So some of them were kinda mixed together. It's like the one as I'm like talking away from the mic. I have this one. Well, my light cannot. This one has like a texture. This is my only ribbon one I had. Because I had some of them in stock. If I can... Oh, my light's dying. It somewhat picks up. Yeah, you can see a little bit of texture. This is the only one that has... That's why there's... This one has like one. Because... Some of these were from stock. From stock. Some of them I had was given, except this one. I bought this one. We bought this one. I bought it. Or we bought it. I love this one. These are my favorite. They make me think of porcelain. Yeah, and these are for a wedding. They're like decor stuff. Oh, I need to add music. I'm bad. Ooh. Yeah, I forgot to put music on. Ah. Thank you. Can you hear that? Is that loud? Come on, light. Or, not light. Okay. Is that better? Because I am using Spirit City. Okay. Because I haven't used Spirit City for quite a while. Cool. I do this. Okay. We're gonna start. We're gonna start these clips. We're gonna basically fold. So if anybody is curious, so this is your right side. This is your back side. Your wrong side. So you take your wrong side and you twist it over. And twist it over. Then you got your pedal. And then, for me, I'm using sewn clips. And I have like a little tin of these. They're really cheap online. Actually, there we go. Gotta fix that. I usually cut them out like 5. So I have like tons of these in the corner because I cut more, and I have some are. These ones are gonna be like experimental. Because one, I was using up, trying to use up the blue that I had. Yeah, real bud. I also have leaves that I need to work on. Some of the leaves are basically the same thing. So they're like the wrong side. You twist it. And then instead of what I was doing is... These are so small. And then you just pinch it and then boom! Whack! Or quacking. You got your little leaf. Like this one. This one is like tacked on. It will get glued in and it becomes a flower. Like, congratulations, you became a flower. Ooh, outfit gotcha! What it'll be? Not like I have so many other I have so many outfits. Oh! Hello, raiders! Welcome in! Hi, Mana. How was, Donkey Kong Donkey Kong Banana, how was that? I was lurking. Bonanza. But I cannot pronounce it at the moment. Bonanza. Yeah, we're getting raided with bananas. Bonanza. On stream, you forget to pronounce words. Oh, it was good. I'm glad that's good. But thank you for the raid. If any, well, everybody knows who I am in that and Mabamana's community. But if anybody is new here, my name's AureliaLumi. I am a former science experiment kitsune. I am a variety streamer, and every once in a while, I sometimes do arts. Ah! Oh, I lagged there. Ah! Also, get rid of these ends. Because they will fray. Oh, there we go. Arson! Yes, we're also working on having a little bit of arson. I'm not sure I'm allowed to do that on stream. Oh. And then get our thread. This is probably a little overkill with the thread. Also, if I have like a little small stuff, I do have a little bin I keep. Then we're gonna tie it. I'm glad you're having fun with Donkey Kong. You look like you're having a lot of fun. I've been lurking. A lot of my days has been working on these flowers. Ah. Discord. Hello, Discord. And I know that was the stream.
No, this is Patrick.
And then we're gonna wax this because waxing your thread helps with sewing better. Because friction sucks. Yeah, this is what I love. Oh yeah. I had this for about a couple years. Because even just using beeswax will help your sewing better. And I lost my thread. Sorry, yeah, if you're doing anytime you need sewing, I got your back. This will help, especially when you have like a long tail. If you have a long tail, it will save from the bunching up. So yeah, I learned it through a YouTuber, one of my historical YouTubers, who I absolutely love to watch. Hi, Matt. I can fix that. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, cool, I can float. Ah! Okay, by default, this is big. This is even bigger. Wah. 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 There we go. I'm just gonna sit here and float. Feed me. Feed me, Senor. Feed me. Ah. Yeah, this is what. I think the camera on this needs adjusted. Yeah. Really? I don't know if I can. Yeah. I'm just gonna sit here and float. Yeah, we need to do the duck cam. That is, yeah, it's big. And basically, we're just gonna go through a running stitch to this. But yeah, I'll don't float. Right. Well, I'll float down here. Or not float down here, but... And then we'll just... kind of pile up. And this is when I use the, symbol as my friend. Sometimes I have not used it, as I should. And then... oh, there goes my knot. I'm gonna make it work. And we're gonna fix this fray. Oh, that one got a little crispy. I'm gonna... my little knot. Well, let's get rid of the back. Ah, as I speak away from the mic again, I'm gonna remove the little thing of googly eyes. Speaking of googly eyes, did I just put that back in the bag? Oh, I am tiny. I am small. Actually, I don't smell burnt fabric. Oop. There we go. I can go this big. Too bad I don't have like a really big one. Oh. I should figure out how to do that on the live 2D models. S'more. I like s'mores. I had s'mores 4th of July weekend. I need s'mores, Captain! Or ribbon. Wait, I need more s'mores. Yes. Also, I like to use a smaller needle, and I should be using a bigger needle. Captain, we need more s'mores. Where is my thread? I think my thread became crisp. Oh. Some of them will take shape. I don't know if there is a difference. I just like the smaller ones because they're just... I just feel comfortable with the smaller sewing needle. And a couple of my bigger needles I have are kind of dull. Or they're meant for like knitting or knit fabrics. As I don't use knit fabrics as much. Outfit gacha. Let's see what we get. I know what Kingy's looking for. Oh, maid! I haven't seen the maid outfit forever. It's been a long time since I had the maid outfit. It also looks like this. Ew. Ew. I like to call my model the digital equivalent of a paper doll. Because I love outfits. There is like one thing I want to do with my model, but the downside is I still want the like freedom of expressing, especially bouncing between like live 2D and 3D. Why I haven't gone to the direction I wanted to go. Because it's one of those things I have to sit down and figure it out. I haven't done like charcoal forever. It's very messy. I haven't done drawing for quite a while, for several months. Because my desire of drawing dies really quickly. Ooh, I remember in high school I went, I had a classmate who did that. I got some digital drawings I need to finish. Now this is what it looks like. Some of it will become well, that's okay. I can fix that. So, sometimes this is what I will make up this shape. I will go back through, and I had to figure this out with the tutorial I had. Didn't fully it was like a bunch of images grouped together, and I had like no like detail count, so I had to like figure it out. It took me a while to figure out how to like fold the ribbon. Like I did found a video for how to put the leaves together, but it involves of watching it like over like multiple times just to get it. So we're gonna pass through. Then we're gonna tighten, push it in, or pull a lot of thread. We're gonna try to be careful not to pull it too hard, or pull the thread hard enough so it doesn't snap. And then we're gonna try to feed it a little more. Hope I accidentally done on that one area. Yeah, I had to figure a lot of it out. So we're gonna pull it in. We got that most of it tight. So we're gonna take the needle through bunch. Then we're gonna take this thread, loop it over, tighten it, and since it's gonna get glued or glued over it, there you go. There is your ribbon flower. I've been slowly making an army of since like Saturday. I'm up to boop. I did count it. I had 23, but I didn't went through the entire pile. I am like it's going to be on a table decoration. It's basically a table decoration. And they will have like either googly eyes or buttons. I turned in one of my Pokemon tins into a button. I technically have that's sticking. Yeah, there's yes, googly eyes. Funny enough, I used to manually I actually back when I used to use another program, back in my old days, because I had like not very good tracking, and I made like an eyeball, and every once in a while I would throw googly eyes on my model manually just to hide the tracking, because the tracking was so, I had really bad tracking. My model's eyes would like go nuts. So I used to like slap googly eyes on my model, and it's fun. It is kind of like a fun that I have them back again, although I did not make them back when I used to use another program. Now I use my cell phone for my tracking, although I still need to work on my tracking on it, but it's much better than it used to be. So we're gonna work on some small ones. I do have some ones that are gonna be an experiment. So I think I worked on like I think I made like three of them yesterday, because I started watching an anime while working on these. just something I'd just to pass the time through. I've been slowly watching videos and listening to music while even I have talked to like VC just to pass the time. I think I spend most of my Sunday working on this. On and off because we were doing other things. Like we went antique hunting. And I got a really cool camera. Because I like old antique cameras. I like the old bellow ones. Yeah. I'm just gonna reuse this thread, even though it's more like a purple, but I don't think anybody's gonna really care. Oh yeah. Like you can open it and there's like no like pinholes, like the bellows. Like when I was trying to figure out how to, cause it was folded up when I got it, or well, when I bought it, it was not folded up. And the lady asked me like, "Oh, you care to fold it up?" And it took her and I to try to figure it out, because I have another camera similar to it, but this one's larger and it has like a little like a little bit of a like little like I'm not sure what you call it. Not sure what to call it, but it has like a little thing you had to like click. But unfortunately, when I was looking it up, I think mine was in 1915. Cause the clicker snap. Cause the model I got was like between 1916 to 1926, but they had made ones in 1915. When I was looking through the inner panel, it says like patent dates, and one of them it says 1915. So, and the guy had like a 1916 one, but the logo on it looked a little bit more fancier, so I'm guessing that it is a little bit older. I'm not sure. Something I might have to look into. But he said that he can still like take photos with it, but he had to use like 120s because they're supposed to used to be used for like 130s, but they don't make that anymore. I know there is a guy I have seen on my feed had like a camera from the Civil War, and he just used like the chemicals, like this plate, like glass plate, and just like this solution on it, and he like print it or like take a picture and then quickly goes to the back of his truck of his makeshift dark room. But I think if I remember correctly from my one teacher I had, he said he used to worked in a dark room, that they have a chemical that basically will knock you out if you just smell the capful, because he said he has some students who were like out of it. Yeah. I thought it's cool that there's people who are still out there taking photos of old antique cameras. Yeah. I have some old cameras, but 2 of them were... It's funny how I started like having a little camera collection. All started from an old 1915 camera. It has no markings or anything, but it was all beat up. It's so old that the nails have rusted. It's like wooden, and it has like it's like it is literally falling apart. But I love that camera, and I bought it at a basically like a flea market. And it started with that. My former co-workers who were with me, I was with them because they invited me to go with them to this flea market. And they knew that I like old things, so they managed to get me surprised me with a couple other old cameras. One was like a 1939 camera, and then I have another one like a 1959 camera. But unfortunately, I do not know where they are at. And I bought another camera on eBay. And it was from the 1920s. It was another bellow camera, something similar to the one I just recently bought. I try to limit myself on like what old antiques. Yeah, we went antique shopping, and it's like, ooh, I want, especially as a place I've been to, and I knew they had like old cameras, and I've been eyeing up on those for last time we were there. And I was looking at the bellow cameras, and I'm like, I want one. Even though I have one, I love those bellow cameras. Although one of these streams, once I keep saying I need to show off some of my old flat fashion magazine. I did show it on stream briefly, and I said I was gonna do a stream on that. Yeah, I love antiques and such. There will be one day to be a steampunk Lumi. I want a steampunk Lumi. Yeah, I have a whole list of things I want to do on stream. I have coloring books. I have a couple book nooks I need to work on. Reason why we're doing a crafting stream, might do a couple of crafting streams, because I kind of slightly have a little minor burnout on video games right now, but we'll get back to Liza P soon. That DLC kicked my ass. I love that game. I will get back to it. I just need a little break. That's gonna be good with this one. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to fix it up a little bit. Ah. Yeah, our little ramenizer. That's why I'm a variety streamer, because I like, oh, we're gonna do this. Oh, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do something completely different. Well, my skull is dying. Oh. It was a cheap light anyways. But it's been a while since I did a sewing stream. Likes. It's not perfect, but it has its charm. Actually, from the camera, it looks good. I do have a sewing project just sitting on my other desk. And my brain is like, I also have a fabric that I kind of want to work on with it too. For that pattern. Because I want it, there is a I have flannel. And I bought it back in February as soon as, fortunately for Joanne's, when it was announced was going out of business, I kind of went crazy when I bought flannel, because there was this really cool fabric that I really liked, and I got a little bit of it, and I don't know if I have enough for that pattern that's sitting on my desk right now. It would have been a skirt. Basically. I do have brown fabric. I could use it. That would match it. If I have to. Or having it as lining. I'm just gonna do like... These ones are gonna be the... I don't know what these are gonna be like. They're gonna probably look like daisies. I'm hoping it'll look like daisies. I figure it out. I also have 2 other sewing projects. Two of them are actually important. One is for my outfit for the wedding, and they were a little big in some areas, and I need to sit down and work on those. Actually, one of the buttons is like sitting in my desk right now. Wherever it is. It used to be over here. Whatever. Although I have a random piece of fabric. I have a random piece of fabric in my it's fine. I understood what you were saying. I didn't even, like, think. Sometimes I forget that I'm, like, not lining up. It is a pretty green. I only have very little of that green. It's because the reason why I have that green, it was for a somewhat a small sewing project back in February when I wasn't streaming. I made these basically fabric collages just based on fabric that I had, because I have tons of it, and it's part of it was between cosplays and between cosplays, random projects, and also it's also the oh crap, the never use this fabric or this thread again. Yeah, I'm gonna make it work. Oh crap. Some of it was given to me. A lot of it was given to me. And so I've just been overwhelmed. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. At one point I was like, I should make a quilt. Just a ramen. Wow. Random. Wow. Random. Yeah, I need to get started. Yeah. Ramen. This looks weird. Am I looking at it weirdly? I'll read it. Yeah. I'm just looking at it weirdly. Because it is an experiment. I don't know what it would be like. Get back here! Yes. Get back here! Thank you. I know I need to add my other ones in. I don't know, this is, you can see that. I'm not used to sewing in a camera. Maybe? Sometimes I do this. But most of the time I will go back and then just tighten it up. Megan, go over there. Let me go over there. Yep. Oh, you're fine. Like, this one is, this one's just a little bit longer. This one is actually as long as these. The 2.5 inch ones. Because I went from millimeters. This is 7mm. These big ones were 14mm. I have one of these sets of blue that is like 10.5mm. I have one that was like 10mm. I have another one of these. These ones are 14mm. Why I put them in millimeters is because the tutorial told me. No, not milliliters, because I get confused with that. Because I think of that, because I think of milliliters because of work. Because I had to think milliliters for work. That's just one of my things. Boop. Thank you, the boops. Yeah, I always that's why you see me pausing, because I was trying to think. These ones are gonna be experimental. These are experimental ones. Ooh, hi.
Save your darn art!
Thank you. I think that's Iron Mouse. I think that's Iron Mouse. I forgot I knew I had save your art, but I forgot that was a You're fine. It's been I think it was the first time it was been used. Cause I always forget to save art. Although I don't know how to, like, how do I save? Ooh, a stinks. I can't do it because I can't catch right now. I'm in the middle of sewing a flower. 2, my keyboard's on the floor. I had to sacrifice my keyboard. Which a Steam Deck is very handy. That's why I can do this. Because Steam Deck. Although these are not too bad. Maybe like a daisy, kinda. If I had like multiple, I wonder if multiple works on those. But, experimental. Oh, let's do a different color. Oh, I have like tons of these. I have tons of these. I have big ones. I have more. Well, yeah, I have like a whole pile of them right here. Although these ones are my last, are probably my last, big... That'd be cool. I don't have all the rainbow. I do have ribbon. that has like not explaining it. I have these. I have this. I have like the Greek. Oh yeah, that video looked pretty. I don't know if Kenny wants those. I just kind of tossed it with my other pile of ribbon, and I also have a like bucket of scraps. Like I literally have scraps. Like I have a bucket of scraps right beside me. That's where I keep all my like thread that was too small, so I can just make stuffing or something. I should want to get another pin cushion. Personally, I want to get like a little thing and just kind of make it like a... I do like, it's funny. Some of my scraps is like part of my my homemade dress form. I actually have a dress form, and it's all the insides are just made out of scraps. Although I can see there has been issues those said scraps over the years, because they're not I like to call them, so historically they're called cabbage. I like the wording of it. Somebody have called it, like when you like cut it all into pieces, they call it coleslaw. And I love the fact that was called, like tailors used to call like scraps of fabric cabbage. Like I have a cabbage patch. I'm gonna use all my cabbage. I love it. Actually, come to think of it, I almost bought tailor's scissors at an antique store. I thought about it because I heard it's very useful. But they're massive. And I don't know if how I feel like using really old well, actually my one, I do have one sewing item that's probably vintage. Even the which I use, and I have used it on stream, but I can't remember what it's called. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry if I'm gonna like forget to like just fold these on screen. I know. I just want you guys to see too. I also have green thread on me. It's a little bit light colored than the leaves I have. Ooh, Oh, I'm back to my normal self. Actually, this is not my normal. It's fine. It's part of my, Yeah, it is a pretty green. Because I don't think I have a dark green. A lot of my... maybe I do. It's probably in my, my thread box. A lot of these came from... A lot of my spools of thread came from, like, a set. Like, I bought all of them at once. Like, at Walmart. Because Walmart was, like, a second place I, would get my sewing stuff, but... My sewing stuff... But I don't... Where I live now, Walmart is kind of out of the way. I might have to look into, another place for my sewing stuff. Other than Amazon. There's one called Walmart. Something I want to try. Where's there's like a local place? There's one place not far from here. Does like there's more like yarn and stuff, but they do like spinning wheels and such. We do have a Hobby Lobby. It's just Hobby Lobby is actually by like near our Joann's, or formerly our Joann's. I just have some personal... not a fan of what Hobby Lobby does. Kind of thing. Although I've been to Hobby Lobby once, so I kind of don't remember what they have. Yeah. Also, I have heard, what's called the Big Four, the fabric, pattern making stuff have been going out of business too. It's like, no, please. Although some of my, fabrics or patterns have been, I found from like indie people who have made their own patterns. There has one pattern I drafted. Yeah. And a lot of the creator spaces are like, this used to be like people's essential of living, which kind of bugs me. And some of them are like making fabric, sewing, they used to be like essential thing of life for humans, and yet with machines and stuff taking over, it's slowly disappearing. Like, I enjoy this personally. Yeah. I never was a fan of that kind of stuff. Like, art is really important. Oh, I need to redo that one. Art is really important. It helps you mentally. But also they want people to be working all the time. Although most jobs are disappearing, and I don't know how well, yeah. I don't know, it's just, why not we put robots in like certain places that humans can't like do, or are dangerous, which we do have, but like, why art? A lot of people rather get the finished results than the process. Hell, a lot of times I do not like the finished product, but I love the process of my art. I am a very bad critic when it comes to my art. I just like the... Okay, I forgot I have another flower. I got another petal. Do. What? I'm gonna do a... Kinda wanna do a bad. I just like the process. Because there's this like meditation feeling when working on that. Why is my model over there? Yeah. Yep. I also like video games too, but sometimes just sitting down and working on a craft is fun. Just being you and your project. I remember as a kid I used to use it was a big deal at the time. It's just like little pony beads. And you take 2 strings, you know, like make a thing. And there was like this gecko. I used to make those geckos all the time when I was a kid. I remember there used to be a website. I remember there was a website I used to go on as a kid to make use like patterns and print. Oh, I always killed the family computer printer because I always would print those little patterns. I did like Pokemon ones. I made different ones. I remember there was like several designs of this pony bead. I don't know what they're called. I remember it was a big deal back in the day. And I used to love that. Used to kill the family printer with those things. My grandmother used to have me do all kinds of craft things just to keep me occupied while she was babysitting me. And I used to do like wreaths and stuff for family reunions. Yeah, that'd be fun. My school used to have like pottery wheels and stuff because they used to have art as a block. So they used to have time to do like pottery, and I always wanted to do that. I remember my senior year, I had an extra like study hall and I wanted to do another art. I remember there was every Wednesday we would used to have to fill in our sketchbook and we get graded on it. Should start making myself to do like a project. Sewing is very useful. I would recommend to do sewing because you can fix holes and stuff. Like I have a book on how to like mend clothes and stuff, so you don't throw away like your clothes, which I think would need to like bring back. Oh, that snapped off. Well, that works with this one. We're gonna make it work. I do recommend you just sewing. Yes. Like I have 2 dresses I just recently ordered. There's some areas that are a little too big for me. Well, it partially fits me well, but there are some areas that needs like adjusting. I can't believe like cosplaying is what got me into sewing. I think that's bullshit. But that's my opinion. Where's my spool of bread? Oh, they're over there. Yeah. The thing is, human bodies are not, like, made the same way. Like, we're so many different shapes. And sizes. And nobody, like, can't afford, like, get a tailor. Like, back in the day, there used to be, like, people... You know, which there are people still do. Still, that's bullshit. Ah! Yeah, prove them wrong. Why did I grab purple? And I have a... You know what? I'm gonna work with it. That's how I live my life. Just waxing my thread. Why am I floating up my thread, my needle, even though I need to, like, fret my ribbon? Well, we're gonna put it over there. With my army of... with my army of, sewing clips. You know, sewing clips are the best thing to have, so you don't have so many needle or pins and poking yourself with them. I wish I knew about these things when I was younger, or when I first started sewing. Oh, I have... Yeah, I have like 3 or 4 baskets of like fabric. Some of it I didn't buy. Oh, I only have 4 pieces? There's only 4 pieces? Oh no, they're all together. Woo, I lied. There's 5. I know because I'd be like a little bit SOL because, well, I wouldn't say SOL. I will just add like another color I have. I'll be either purple or white because that's the only big ones I have. I have available. I do have a collection of ribbons. Some of this is like my stash. The blue was a part of my stash. This blue was my part of my stash. No, I bought this purple. Yeah, the purple I bought recently. This purple I just bought recently. Oh yeah, I have like tons. Okay, now we can use our loaded sewing needle. A stash, yes. My stash. My crafting stash. I have so many crafting stuff. I actually have, like, stuff I can work on, like... calligraphy. There was one of those things I want to learn. Calligraphy. Although I actually have a dip pen. I have showed that on stream before. I also have the bristle board now. Almost put that in my... There is one point I wanted to make a quilt, and I don't know if you really want a quilt made out of, there is one point I thought about making, it's called a crazy Victorian quilt. It's basically a bunch of your scraps, and then you embroider everything. It would take forever to do. Knowing how I am as a person, I would like procrastinate hardcore. But when it is like done, it would because I have this one fabric that has birds. And I actually used it in one of my projects. I thought about using those, incorporate those birds on that dress, or not on that dress, on that thing. Because I have like a lot of like nature colored, but I also have like bright colored too. I have a lot of floral. My newer fabrics are more floral. I actually thought about using like actual fabric for these ribbon flowers, but I don't know if that would work. Because I have this really pretty like purple fabric. And sometimes I will buy like remainders for like whether if there's something I have an idea, or I just use it like, oh, I'm gonna use this as my mock-up. Let's always make mock-ups. Why I'm saying this? So you don't waste your pretty fabric. Make sure everything fits you if you're working on an outfit. If you're making a dress or pants or something, if you see this really pretty fabric that you want to have this project, I suggest make mock-ups. Use bed sheets from a thrift store. Why I'm telling you this, so you don't ruin your special fabric. Measure it multiple times, adjust, and then it will fit you. Sometimes even like the sewing pattern, the like companies with their like sewing patterns, sometimes you have to make sure they fit you. You have to do adjustments. Always make room for adjustments. I am telling you that. I learned the hard way. Yes. I learned the hard way. And also that is good for that is also good for understanding what you're making. Like how to put it together. It's good practice. So you don't get there confused like, oh, what's this? Oh, this is my sleeve. Also, I will also tell you, sleeves are a pain in the ass to sew. More advice from the Lumi. I'm still I always consider myself I'm still a beginner. I am still learning how sewing works. Although I've been on and off on sewing because my brain likes to rotate hobbies like as is a roulette. It's like, oh, we're going on a video game moment. Oh, we're going to do yes. Like I have this one project. It took me 6 tries and it's still big. Actually, it's good because I haven't done work on it. I haven't worked with it for years, and I think it will still fit me if I ever come back to it because it's kind of big. But I like the parts of it, I can still I still can partially fit it. Also, I might have to fix the skirt, but I still have the fabric to adjust that. Yeah, it's a long process and it's really annoying. I always would say mock-ups. My very first dress, which is a Victorian dress, I did not use mock-ups. And I see so many mistakes on it. That's why I always wanted to rebuild it. From all the knowledge I have gained from it from my Victorian stuff. But I never did. I also haven't bought the fabric for it. There was one, I think it was last week. I was very close of buying 18th century, basically 18th century underwear, making stays and in the hoop skirt or the hoops. I was so close of I did it. It's like, no, you have a corset you need to learn how to make. Also, I didn't bought the pattern for it. I did have a chemise pattern, but for some reason it's not printing correctly. And then oh, make sure you do this, and I followed the instructions, but it's like not printing correctly, and I don't know how to resolve it. And I never really have an issue with printing fabric, printing patterns. There's actually one point I thought about going to my old Reliable. There's a website I really like when I get my Victorian patterns is called Truly Victorian. But I was trying to like a different company and I was like, I don't know how to. There's actually one point I thought about like using it and then like draft it by eye. Yeah, I might just go. Like everybody, I have like follow like groups on Facebook that use that program. So I don't know. Like I have people like use that like company, but I don't know why. I don't know if it's my printer. Because I like follow the printer settings. It's like, but it's this. And I have a really old, well, my printer's not. My printer years. It's a like 12 years old? 12 years old? I think it's 12 years old. I like this. This is very dramatic. I can be very dramatic with this. Ah! Hello, readers! Welcome in! How was Final Fantasy? If anybody is new here, my name is AureliaLumi. I'm a former science experiment kitsune, and I'm a variety streamer. I play video games and sometimes I do work. Currently I am doing a hand cam stream making ribbon flowers for a wedding. I'm glad you're having a lot of fun. I am glad that you're having a lot of joy in Final Fantasy. Nice. But I hope you're doing well, and as your younglings. Wow, younglings. That is so I hope your little ones are doing well. Yeah, I didn't know it was I hope your setback was. I'm sorry to hear you have a little bit of a setback. Ah! I lost my stuff. Alright. Oh, using both threads works. When I cut this out, because it will be glued. Where did my needle go? Where did my sewing needle went? I keep losing that thing. Oh, there's right here. Yeah, I like the blue. Where did my thread? There we go. Then we're gonna tie it up. There we go. Change it up a little. Yeah. I also have flyers. Well, they're jewelry flyers. But thank you for the raid and stuff. Oh, outfit reveal or outfit gotcha. Wow. Oh, ooh, the fancy one. I like this one. This is what the my Silka one is loosely made, loosely inspired. I like this one. I like this outfit. It's one of my favorite outfits. One of my favorite outfits. Because it's like basically like the Northern Lights. Yeah, this one's loosely based on the... My Silka one's loosely based on this one. That was a loud vehicle. I don't know, the mic picked that up. I love I'm trying to reset my model while I'm trying to drink. Was it that loud? Or are you joking? Yeah. I have to deal that I have to deal that with every day. When Mav was visiting, there was like a car was being really loud. And it was like, yeah. This is normal for us. I kind of wish I can like tighten up the threads on this one, since I kind of figure out how to do it now. But I have like buttons that are a little thicker or big for them. This actually makes me think of my not porcelain, my ceramic. I have a ceramic figure. I call him Fancy Boy, and he's like an 18th century guy, and he has like flowers and stuff similar like that. Yeah, I call him Fancy Boy. China, kind of like the. Nah. Kinda. It's like your grandma's equivalent of your not action figure, like your character figure. I kind of call it that now. Like your grandma's like porcelain doll is like basically your relative of your action figure, or like your favorite waifu. Although I don't have a husbando. No husbando. I technically have one, kinda, you would say, but I don't have a figure of that. I'll work with purple again. Or this purple. I don't need that. But yeah, I technically have some character I really like that I consider. I don't know if I consider them as my husbando. I don't have a waifu, so no. No, I don't. I do like some female characters. Like I have Ari figures. Oh, yay! The porcelain dolls. I used to have some porcelain dolls. I love that there's a Chucky. It's just a Chucky. I knew somebody who liked collecting those type of dolls. I ended up getting some of them, but I think my only like porcelain a doll I had since I was like 8 years old. Because it was my birthstone. I have a doll that's basically my birthstone, and I had it since when my sister was born. Because I got it from the hospital when she was born. Or when I was visiting, because I was in another state. With family when my sister was born. I'm not gonna say the name, but Atlas. I think it's Atlas. That's cool. I'm gonna use this blue thread right here because I don't know why it's here. Although I feel like it's a little too long. I might trim it up a little bit. Ah! That startled me. Threw an anvil at me. How could you? It sounds hollow. It is very hollow. One thing I kind of miss is the piano. I miss my piano. But that was on the other program. Oh, thank you for the wisp. No, what did... Oh, what am I next? Probably Friday. Maybe, no. I don't know. We'll see what I'm gonna do next stream. Because I know there was something for that this weekend coming up. I don't know. I probably will stream this week coming up. I kind of took off streaming last week again. I even made myself to take a break on coloring pixels. Yep, that escaped. Why did he escape? You shouldn't be escaping. Unless my knot is not. Ah, I gotta start over. I kinda. Well. Oh. Gotcha outfit. Oh, it's my poker one. Well. Okay. I don't know why it's set. That kind of turned the, yeah, this is my poker one. Oh. I like this one too. It kind of gives me like... There's an... It remind me of like... like... Can't think of it right now. Wow. Can't remember. It's been a long day. Can't believe it's almost like it's 10:30. Gonna be bedtime soon. Why? Why is it almost bedtime? It never feels like it's enough. Did I? It does not feel like I did. I kind of just throw all my flowers. Oh yeah, I did a late start. Normally I like stream. Do try to stream like a little bit earlier, but I also had kind of figure out how to not make this dark, but I made it work. Welcome back, Star. Yeah, I've been like slowly been working on these. Since Saturday. I think yesterday I only made like 3. I made 3. At least my dude, at least I have till September to get these done. Oh yeah, thank you. I like this purple too. I don't want to try to be careful with this one. Here we go. Where was my threat? Oh, it snapped. I made it work. Yeah, I knew that it was gonna snap on me. Oh, nope. I want to see if I can fix that. It's an easy fix. I thought it would make it to become, it would just get glued. But no. Come on. Why is it not? There we go. Oh, my flower definitely fell apart. You know what? I might have to redo that one. Begun thread. Oh, good night. Thank you for hanging out. Alright, here. My flower fell apart. It's like blasphemy. Yeah, I just couldn't handle the pressure. How many flowers did I make this stream? Is it just like three or four? I don't know how many I made. Oh, okay. So I'm starting to get really, like, decent at making these. I feel. There's just a little bit of prep work on them. That's why I just, like, I've been watching. I'm almost done with my anime. It's like only have 12 episodes. Because it's basically made up based on a book series. And apparently it was, I was like looking up the anime. Apparently all 3 of the books were made in like 12 episode anime. I'm like, oh, okay, so it's like 12 episodes. Okay. I'm like, episode 10. It's like, shit, I just started this. Yes. Actually, not yesterday, other day. Like, damn it, I need to find something else to watch. Sorry, it's like I have a bunch of YouTube. I did watch a lot of YouTube. Sunday. Why Tuesday? Well, this week is feel like it's going fast. Like yesterday, it was like went fast. So like, holy crap! Why did the Monday went fast? Yeah, we do. Seriously, Martin. Need to watch more Martin. Watch your old clocks. I do miss watching his, clock restorations. Oops. Yeah. Also didn't help, I got a little obsessed with a game for a little bit. That is sort of why I kind of like, oh, we're gonna do a random streaming because I wanted something to talk about while doing this together. Let's make content. Hey, let's make content that I've been working on this since Saturday. I do need to get more ribbon for the leaves because I only have like 24. Yeah, I've been wanting to. Been trying to get. I want to get my, like, I have 2 book nooks ready for. Like, I have 2 book nooks or like for like as backlog. I just wanted to space out that one. When the last time I did the book nook, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna space it out because I got it for my birthday, and then cause there's times I've been tempted to like work on those off stream, and it's like, no, these are for purchasing on Throne, so they're streaming. They're streaming. Book nooks. I'm way too powerful with this. Look, okay. Look. I grabbed the other end. See, I have both ends now. Ooh. So it can't just snap on me like it did. It will probably snap on me. I gotta do this. And my thimble was feel like it was coming off my finger. There has been times like I like trying to put like working with the sewing needle and I like trying to put like feed it through and it's like I have something there and I always forget about it. Because I also train myself to get used to it. I'm using these. This is what I'm gonna be doing for a while. So, I don't know if there'll be future streams on it. I don't know. I'm slowly starting to have like a pile of them. I have a chair right beside me. It's just, I have an army of flowers. This flower. Oh. This flower. This is one of my early, well, this is one of my newer, my first attempts. One of my early attempts. That one. I have that one. I have that one. Got some on the floor. I also like this one. I like that one. I like how you can just see there's like over time improvement. Here's another purple. Here's another purple one that definitely can tell there's a difference. Yeah, it's been a learning process. Thankfully, I have I don't know if I should go back. I have a feeling I should go back and fix this. Feels like it's not sturdy. Ugh. I have like little ones. I like these little ones. Ugh. Like, I have this like strong urge to make one more before bed on stream, but I think on the safe side, I might have to call it quits today. There's might be some kids. I think not a whole lot of kids are coming. Also, I have this. Sorry, all my googly eyes don't fit. Mary, I have seen some things. I need a clip for this. I should googly eyes back. Did you see the little size of his cucumber? It was talking too. And he's wearing a pirate hat. And he talks like a pirate and drinks like a pirate. So that means he's a pirate. You smell a little bit pickled. Oh. Yeah, especially I had to like slowly tear down everything and actually have my keyboard back. Speaking of keyboard. I'm gonna rate person. Why did I click on that? Get back here! Need my keyboard. That is very important. Like, I totally need to communicate. Let me move all my stuff. I am communicating with my face or my mouth. I am speaking. But I also had to communicate with my keyboard when I read. Ugh. But okay. Ugh. Thank you for everybody. Oh, I got guys going on. But thank you everybody for hanging out and we should do the raid or do the raid thing. Thank you for everybody hanging out. I know this is like a random stream than normal. Also, there's a hand cam stream. But thank you for everybody who has been here. Have a good day and night. Thank you to Umbry. How dare you? Fort Fairy for Forzo again. Alright, yeah, I'll see you next time. And good boy.